Hello and welcome back to the Canaries Chat channel. Today we have another transfer video. We try and keep these coming out whenever any new incomings or outgoings are being rumoured. Today there's a couple of new bits of information which have happened over the previous few days. We've got a new name potentially as an incoming and a few updates on the outgoings as well. So starting off with those outgoings, we have the update around Sainz. So it's now been confirmed that there has been multiple bids from a club in Italy and Portugal. They're to be believed to be Napoli and Porto. Both put in multiple bids. Both have not been able to meet kind of the valuation that we have for Sainz. Obviously, Athletic Bilbao are keeping an eye on him as well. So whether that's something they're now monitoring and they've seen that other clubs are getting involved, potentially we may see them step up their chase as well. But at this point in time, no one's meeting that valuation for Sainz. But it does look all but certain that he will be off. The other big one was obviously around Sargent, so there's thoughts that Sarge and Sainz may both go, may only one of them go, but it looks like potentially both of them are going, but we're not in a rush by the seams of it to sell Sargent. There's a rumour that Leeds are looking into possible open up talks with Sargent, but they've also been linked with Fulham's Muniz, so I think if they get him, I can't see them going for Sargent as well. I would see it kind of one or the other in that situation. So, nothing concrete on Sargent, but just now a few reporters saying that Leeds were potentially looking up to open talks with Sarge. But yeah, I think if they get Muniz, I can't see them going after Sarge when they've already got Pirro as well that could play backup there. So, if we have any more on Sargent in the future, we will certainly jump on to another video just to discuss that. Just quickly, before we get into the incomings and the transfers, I thought, it was interesting to see that around 80% of the people watching these videos aren't subscribed. So if you're able to drop a subscribe, it would mean the world to us. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the start of the season, so by kind of middle of August or so. So if you can in any way help contribute to that, then please do. Please subscribe and like. And there's plenty more Norwich content to come. But into the incomings. We have Harry Darling. So I'm going to put a picture on screen now of what Liam Manning and Ben Napper's face said when they were asked by the kind of national press around Harry Darling. It seemed too very maybe smug. Or potentially to people that knew a bit more than what they're letting on. Obviously, Liam Manning had worked with Harry Darling at MK Dons. He's an exceptional centre-back at this level. Rangers have also been interested in him. So it's kind of the allure of the Premier League or the allure of playing I think it's Champions League, or if not even European football. It could swing either way, but going by how they looked, potentially they're letting on a bit more than they know. They freely admitted that it was a situation they were monitoring, but for me, it would be a must to go out and get him. He'd really bolster up that centre-back options that we have. So for me, I'd be all over it. But their faces definitely seem to be saying something, and their mouths seem to be saying something a little bit different. So definitely one to keep an eye on there. They also mentioned around Dobbin that obviously they'd confirmed that he'd gone back to Aston Villa to continue his rehabilitation. They definitely seemed a bit less optimistic than what Thorpe was saying in previous interviews a few months ago. So I wouldn't kind of hold out any hope that he is coming back as much as I'd like him back. It doesn't really seem that it's going to be going that way, which is a shame. I thought he added a lot of kind of different aspects to the game compared to Sainz, and obviously he managed to step into Sainz's shoes when he was injured. Didn't get maybe all the goals that Sainz was getting kind of pre-November, but I thought he was a really good team player. I thought his tracking back was really good, supporting Mahovo. So if it is something we could still look to do, I'd hope we'd go after it, but they didn't sound too optimistic there. And then finally, the big one, so the newest name to come in for incomings is Gustavo Prado, a 20-year-old Brazilian, currently playing at Internacional, I think it is, in the Brazilian league. Right winger. He doesn't have loads of stats to go off of at this point in time. He did actually score for the Brazilian under-20s last night, I believe it is. They're playing in Cairo against South Korea. But yeah, another name. Obviously, we hear Brazilian, we think Flair, we think Sarah, how amazing he was and the difference he made when he came over. But we also have Marquinhos, that was a right winger who came over from Brazil. Obviously was originally from Brazil, came over to Arsenal, and then that one didn't land how we wanted it to. So a different aspect, a different rumour than what we've had recently. We've had a lot of kind of European, Polish links or Austrian links. Obviously, we've had a few Danish links there as well. Whereas this one, obviously, we know we have a scouting network in South America. It's very obvious from where we put Nunes and Sarah up from. Not every single transfer is going to end up like that either. So it's a little bit of a tricky one, but it's certainly one that's been monitored. I think there's other potential clubs that are looking at him as well in Europe. So I think it may be a hotly contested signature, but we'll wait and see, and we'll hold out for hopefully another Brazilian star coming our way. But yeah, that is all the updates that we have for today. Make sure to like and comment. Have you ever heard of Gustavo Prado? If you have, fair play. What are your thoughts on him, and how do you think he would land at Norwich? Obviously, make sure to subscribe as well, aiming for that 1,000 subscribers by the start of the season. But yeah, we'll see you in the next video.